Five Nights at Freddy's is now 9 years old, and to celebrate that, we'll be ranking every single Five Nights at Freddy's games from worst to best. Number 9. This game is so bad I can't even put everything that is wrong with it in one video. It's so objectively bad. Maybe I'll make a whole series just listing what is bad about this game. But yeah, definitely the worst game of all time. Number 8. Five Nights at Freddy's 3. Even though Five Nights at Freddy's 3 is right after Security Breach, this doesn't mean it's a bad game. Security Breach was probably like a 2 out of 10 or 1 out of 10, I don't know, something around that. And FNaF 3 is a solid 6.5 out of 10. See the jump? It's so significantly better. The reason why I ranked it so low is because of the Springtrap jump scare. And I feel like it's a bit too easy. It's definitely the most easy game from the first 4 main games, definitely. But I don't have any other problem with the game. So. Number 7, Five Nights at Freddy's 1. It's the original and it's not bad or anything. I have no problem with it, and there is, to be honest, not a single thing I would change about it, but it's not that fun, I guess. I don't like the gameplay that much, but it's not bad either. You know what I mean? So I think the 7th place is pretty good. I mean, it's the original. I've got no problem with it. Number 6. Five Nights at Freddy's Sister Location. Sister Location is a great game in my opinion. The reason why it's so low on the list, the 4th night was so annoying. Everyone who played it can relate. It was so hard. But I really liked the way the game started with the speech from William Afton. Probably a 7 out of 10. Number 5. Pizzeria Simulator. The reason why it's so high up is not because of the gameplay or because of the tycoon part, it's because of the ending. The ending was so great. I wish they just stopped there with the FNaF franchise. It was so great. I wouldn't even mind if that's the last piece of FNaF we ever got. That Steelwool took over the FNaF franchise was kinda unnecessary. But yeah, whatever. Number 4. Ultimate Custom Night. It's just the best game to grind and definitely the most hardest one. It's probably the most difficult thing we ever got in the FNaF franchise. My goal in this game is definitely do the 50-20 mode, but yeah, I don't know, my high score is something like 4,000, 5,000, so I definitely have to put some hours into that game. Number 3. Five Nights at Freddy's 2. Five Nights at Freddy's 2 definitely got the best gameplay on the main series. I also like that they added challenges. It made the game way more fun in my opinion, and probably got best lore. I feel like it's also the game we got introduced to the purple guy, so definitely got some bonus points there, and I just love it. It's, I'd say, a 9.5. Number 2. Five Nights at Freddy's 4. Definitely the scariest one. I also enjoyed the door system in that game, and I mean, we got the bite of 83, so it was also cool. It's also got one of the best gameplay mechanics with the breathing noises that you had to listen for the breathing and then decide if you want to flash or close the door. And I just love the designs of the nightmare animatronics, and also featured my favorite animatronic of all time, which is Jacko Bonnie. So yeah, definitely a 10 out of 10. Number 1. The best game of all time, in my opinion, is Five Nights at Freddy's Help Wanted. Even though I don't like what Steel is doing with the franchise right now, the VR game is just amazing. You got all of the 4 main games, plus bonus content, and plus the amazing Halloween DLC, which is probably my favorite FNaF experience of all time. So even though I don't like Steelwool and what Steelwool is making with FNaF, I think they made the best Five Nights at Freddy's game. One single thing I don't like about Help Wanted 1 the difficulty. I think it's very, very easy. But if you want to know how to fix it, you can just check out the video I made a few days ago. What I want in Help Wanted 2, maybe they fix it there. So in the end, I want to say happy birthday to Five Nights at Freddy's, and I hope that we'll get some great games in the future. Yeah, that's it with the video. Ciao.